Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Monday, July the 6th, 2020. The tarot card for today is the Four of Swords by artist Mike Tenebrae from the deck 78 Tarot Mythical. It's Monday. Wow. Seeing this card on a Monday and knowing everything that has been going on. Yesterday we just had our third eclipse in this eclipse season. It was also the final eclipse in Capricorn that you're going to see until, let's get it right without looking, July 18th, 2027, I think was the Capricorn one. And let's face it, since March, things have been pretty heavy duty, okay? And it has not been easy for most. Whether you have been working this whole time or not is probably irrelevant, because one way or another, with all of the energies that have been taking place, and right now we have Mercury retrograde, of course Venus has gone direct, which is a good thing, but we still have Saturn and Pluto and Neptune and Jupiter. Yeah, and Chiron about to retrograde as well, or Wounded Healer, which will go retrograde on the 11th. But the feeling here right after this eclipse just feels kind of heavy duty to me. And there's a feeling here of being burnt out, all right? Like I said, not a good way to feel on a Monday. This can be tough not only mentally, but physically as well. If you're in a position where you can take a day to yourself, some of you may actually have scheduled vacation time, even if it's a staycation where you're staying at home and not really traveling. It may be a much needed rest, because like I said, it's not even like you had to be doing anything. It's just dealing with all of the energies that have taken place, and there is recovery that is needed here. It's like every aspect of this card that you can think of is here right now. Even though you're in a new mode, it doesn't mean that it's not getting to you, all right? It's just like, okay, enough already. I know we have all tried to, make light of things in 2020 with memes and try to make each other laugh, but it isn't always enough, because the fact remains, we still have a pandemic that won't quit. We've had all these things that have been discussed, from dust storms to murder hornets, which I don't think materialized, and so many other things. There's just been one thing after another, and it wears you out, and it wears you down. And these energies have been very, very intense. And we don't normally have an eclipse season that has 3 eclipses. But we just saw the final Capricorn and Cancer eclipse, okay? Plus the first Sagittarius one. There's so much changes in the air. And it's difficult not to be burnt out from all of this. And, there's your own internal workings, how you feel about it all, about the changes. You're trying to process them. And, whether you're trying to recover financially from the, pandemic and maybe being out of work, or you're just trying to recover from life in general and things that have taken place, it can be exasperating. This can very much be a timeout card. You may need to take a break from your social media, which is why I'm glad I always offer my things elsewhere, so that you can still follow without having to be, tempted to look at your Facebook news feed, etc. I don't even put this on Facebook anymore. It's on Podbean, it's on YouTube, and, any other podcast provider, because there's just too much drama out there and too much to get involved in. And that's part of what the burnout is. People are just like worn out looking at all of this stuff that's going on in the world. So taking a break may very well be in order. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.